This is the pre-chat show.
It's the
Yeah,
pre-show
like
chat
it.
show. First of all, fresh cut, Josh.
Okay.
First things first.
Thank you. Much needed.
Yeah, I've come to give you some validation.
Much needed. Thank you, man. I see you got a cut too, actually.
I did not. My hair's a mess, dog. My hair's a disaster.
Oh, at least your face looks clean though.
Yeah. So this Pokemon.
I was gonna ask how Brian. Yeah, I was gonna ask if Brian had a clean face or not, or at least comment on it. But he's actually a Pokemon.
Yeah.
so,
Right now, whenever Brian does a
I did-
whenever Brian does the podcast, he morphs into a Pokemon. And this week he's Mr. Dog.
he's Rockruff.
Rockruff?
Yeah.
That's actually a cute name for this cute ass dog.
I was gonna ask you what type do you think he is?
Psychic.
It should be pretty obvious.
He's ghost type? I don't know.
Yeah, he's actually really cool.
I
His
love him.
evolution is dope. He has 3 different
yeah?
forms he could evolve into.
Nice.
Yeah. Like separate, almost like Eevee, you know, how it could be like, it's not like 1, 2, 3. It's, you know, either or.
Yeah.
I guess more like, remember that like Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee?
Yeah.
And Hitmontop? You know how all 3 of those evolve from one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's pretty cool.
I think it depends on the time of day that it evolves.
Who do you prefer, Hitmonlee or Hitmonchamp?
Hitmonchan.
Chan.
I mean, stylistically, Hitmonchan in game. Shit, fuck it. I'll still go with Hitmonchan. I like Hitmonchan better.
I like Hitmonlee. I'm a Hitmonlee guy.
He's cool too. Both of them are dope.
Yeah, they are cool.
You know who Hitmontop is, right? The
I know who
spinning one?
Hitmontop is. I'm familiar with Johto League Pokemon. All right.
Oh, all right.
You don't need you know, from there on I might have some trouble, but you know. Indigo and Johto, I got that on lock. You know what you know about Heracross?
I'm not going to waste time criticizing and passing judgment down on your lack of post Generation 2 knowledge on Pokemon. That's not what I want to spend time doing on
I
this
appreciate
podcast.
that. We could be praising the Knicks.
It took. We could be, and I'm gonna tell you this. I spent a chunk of time on the train ride thinking about how was I going to talk about, you know, what's been happening and when was I going to save it for the updates, right? Or was I going to talk about it on the pre-show? Who am I kidding? We're going to talk about it both times. We fucking bodied the Sixers. The last time we did a podcast, we ended the show, and you know what I told Christian? Chris, do you remember what I said to you regarding the matchup with the Sixers?
No.
I said I'm scared. We closed the podcast and we was up by like that was game 1 when we.
Oh
bodied
yeah,
them
no,
by
yeah,
like
no.
30
Now I remember.
right?
Yes, I do remember.
And I was like, wow, genuinely shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like, and I was like, yo, like I was nervous, but I guess like.
I guess we got
maybe
it.
they just wasn't ready because they're tired or something.
Yeah, you know, they're tired, whatever. Maybe next time. Yeah, I still expect them to win game 2, but, you know, it'll be a little harder. No.
Yeah. It was actually.
It was slightly hard. That was the hardest game, probably game 2.
Yeah.
And it was smooth
That was the
sailing from there on.
We turned that arena in Philly into fucking MSG East.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I thought when they lost OG, I was like, all right, they'll probably like drop one and that's fine. You know? They'll probably drop like without OG, but nope. No OG, no problem. He stomped them even harder somehow.
Yeah, we smoked them 2 games without OG. We made these niggas look bad.
Yeah.
Yo, the dunk, the poster with Mitchell Robinson dunking on
Goddamn.
Embiid.
Goddamn. That's like my
Oh
worst
my
nightmare if I were ever an athlete
God.
is to be caught in one of those.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What a series. I
Yeah.
don't know what more to say. I mean, now we just sitting and waiting to see who we got to play. This is new.
You know? I feel like
This is
I'm slowly,
different.
and I feel like I got to earn my way into being a true Knicks fan. I wasn't there for the hard times, but that was because I wasn't really watching basketball to begin with. But you know what? I feel like I feel it within me because every time I'm like listening to like the sports media talk about the Knicks, I'm getting like angry because everybody's like kind of not excited about the Knicks. Everybody's just like, wow, they're like doing good, you know. They've seemed to have found their stride. Nobody's glazing enough for.
Some people are like, oh, you guys are excited for being somewhere you guys were supposed to be. And it's like, first of all, that is such a casual fan take because no fucking season is guaranteed, bro. And I've been watching basketball long enough to actually understand that at this point. What it makes you do is you admire the teams that dominated for years more now. It doesn't cheapen that, you know what I'm saying? But like you can't. It's every year is not, you know, nothing's given.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in a playoff series. Anything can happen during the season. I mean, look at the fucking Pacers. They lost one player and turned into a complete shit show.
But yeah, I'm feeling the irrational fandom take hold within me like a symbiote.
That's good. I like that.
I'm
I
feeling
like that.
the ignorance course through my veins.
Don't suppress the ignorance. Feed it. Foster it.
No, I'm sitting
Let
there
it
because I'm
grow.
sitting there like listening to Inside the NBA, and they're just like, "Yeah, you know, I think they're right." It's like, no, you should be screaming this from the rooftops.
Once you say out loud, shut the fuck up to something you're watching, you're gonna know.
I'm close. I'll
You're
get
gonna know
there.
for sure.
I get there. I'm just like, I'm getting annoyed at the tone in which people talk about the Knicks. It's just like, we got to give them their flowers. It's like, no. Smile when you give us this flowers. God damn it.
Yeah. And you know what I don't care for? I don't care for the people that are like, oh, the Knicks fans are so irritable. It's like, for this dickheads in every franchise. You know why they really mad at us? Because we're deep. There's so many of us. It's really like the Cowboys. That's why these niggas is mad.
Yeah.
They hate it. They hate that there's so many people that love this team now that they showing out. And like, they can't even talk about bandwagoners or nothing like that because the people who really been watching this shit is just gonna talk over that. They're gonna be like, oh, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We all been here. Everyone else is along for the ride having fun. Why you got a sour face? What you mad about?
Because they lost and
Unless
they
you're
live in.
a Hawks fan.
They lost and they got to wake up in Indianapolis. You know?
We have an opportunity.
Yeah, I think this is it. This might be it.
Yeah, I feel like if there was a year for us to get out of the East, it's this year.
Fuck that, bro. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we keep playing the way we're playing. We keep this momentum. And we handle business against the Cavs or Pistons, right? I'm talking about in 5 games. Maybe even a sweep.
Perhaps.
You know what I'm saying? We keep this momentum.
I mean, it's collision course with OKC, I think, at this point. That's what it kind of looks like.
So to win against OKC, you need to play solid defense. You need to get the ball out of Shea's hands. Your role players have to hit shots. They got to hit their threes. They got to hit with the, we got to hit our open shots, and we got to do that consistently. And we got to do that in 4 games. Usually I would say, yeah, that is a fucking long shot. But like I said, if we play with the same momentum we have now, it's possible, bro.
It's possible.
I'm feeling butterflies and shit inside,
Right.
man.
I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm witnessing something special. Yeah, this could be it. This could be the year, bro.
I haven't been reading anything.
Nothing? What do you mean?
Oh, I guess that's for updates.
Oh, yeah, that's for updates, but that's okay. I have
Do
some.
we have any questions?
We
Get into
do.
those?
We do. We do. In the meantime, I guess as I'm pulling it up, I've been watching a lot of like Kagurabachi edits somehow. These kids, I mean, these kids, Kagurabachi is going to feed generations of these editors. I was talking with Brian the other day. It was very funny. We were talking about like our age of editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Brian were editing alongside firemen and plumbers, back in the Wilt Chamberlain era. And now we're firemen and plumbers as well.
Hell, man. Fucking
We were editing with the logo,
executive assistant.
And now we got these kids out here making windmill dunks.
Yeah.
Just fucking stunting on us.
Oh, man.
But I always told these kids, it's like these kids have like the amount of the quality of animation that came out today. They have such better material to work with by capita than we did.
And music.
And music.
All you guys had was like
We had Windows Movie Maker.
Linkin Park and what else did you have aside from Linkin Park?
Oh, yeah, we had some other new metal bullshit that we worked off of. But these kids have better music. These kids have
yeah, they got the SoundCloud rap.
they could do this shit on their phones now.
Yeah, people could make actual good One Piece AMVs now. That's not something that we had access
Bro.
to. Me and Christian had to recycle One Piece movie 2 through 4.
Yeah, Brian's old edits are still on YouTube, and he was showing me them, and I'm like, man, we had nothing. We were working with nothing.
Say word. Say word. How can I? What's it called?
We can't look them up right now because they're just like the music's gonna get us copyright infringed. No, but yeah.
All right, well, send it to me.
Much like the One Piece, if you want to find it, it's
Yeah, if you
out
want
there.
to find my edits are all gone. I'm pretty sure. I've looked for them before. I'm sure that my channel was nuked a long time ago. My old channel. So it's like I've tried to find them.
Your AMVs are all in one piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I feel like, compared to this generation of editors, I feel like Roger, I made it to the end and all I did was laugh because all I had was a Sasuke retrieval arc and Enies Lobby and 03 Full Metal Alchemist
No, and the Rock Lee fight.
and the Rock Lee.
And
fight.
Rock Lee versus Gaara.
Yeah, I had OG Naruto, pre-time skip Naruto.
What?
And that's-
What about Luffy versus Alvida?
I didn't make many One Piece edits. That was Brian exclusively.
Yeah,
You was carrying this mountainous load on your back for the series.
nobody
You was a
was
believer in the
making,
beginning.
Brian was
nobody was making One Piece AMVs back then. Literally nobody. It was all Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Brian was
Brian.
Brian was the Sisyphus of editors. He was endlessly pushing in
Excuse
Boulder.
me?
He's that legend of pushing a boulder up a hill, which is a futile effort.
Yeah. Yo. Damn. All right, Brian, hold on. Yeah, that's crazy. But Brian, How old were you when you were indoctrinated by your brother Chris to One Piece?
What was it? 16 years, Christian?
I had to have been like
Like
14.
with the AMV around the time that the AMVs were being made. So it had to be 16 years ago when I put up the AMV.
I know I got into One Piece like when I was like 13, 14.
A lot of the
You have
shit that
what,
I'm
6
into
years
nowadays is
older?
because of Chris. Like,
Yeah.
so all my anime shit comes from Chris.
Big
You guys
bro
are 6 years
influence.
apart, right?
5, I guess.
5 years.
Wow. I guess that I guess.
Technically 5 and
It'd
change.
be like that sometimes.
5 and change. No, he was in 95. I was right, Brian, you're 95? I was no, you're
No, I'm
97.
97.
You're 97, I'm 92. So yes, 5 years apart.
Nice. Yeah, interesting. All right, so you was 13 when you got into One Piece. So at minimum,
About so, at minimum.
he was 8 years old.
Yeah.
He was a young getting exposed to the truth.
Yeah.
You know how long it took for me to see the light?
If I was Roger, Brian was Shanks. I was carrying him around on my ship. Just showing.
I think I started paying attention to One Piece around the time that Christian was up to Enies Lobby.
Yeah.
I think that was my first exposure.
Yeah, I
to
caught
One
up.
Piece.
I caught up around the time of Marineford. So that's when I was current with One Piece. But yeah, that was those were the times. I just like brought that up because me and Brian were like talking about editing, and how I saw this Kagurabachi edit. There's not a lot of footage of Kagurabachi, and these kids are like making amazing edits out of it. You know what? They're lucky I'm not back in the game. I could do something cool now with this technology.
Okay, old man.
You don't want me to come back, but I don't want to get carpal tunnel.
Ron asked-
You know,
That's like 65-year-old fucking Michael Jordan thinking that he could come out and compete with LeBron right
well, you
now.
know, I bet Michael Jordan has stepped onto the like training court of the Charlotte Hornets just to show them how it's done, maybe once in his life.
I doubt it.
I bet you if you ask Michael Jordan right this second, like, do you think you could beat LeBron in a game to 21 one-on-one? He would be like, absolutely.
That's how I
His
feel.
old ass. would say-
I
Or
was-
he wouldn't, or he'd find a clever way to not answer it. He
I was
wouldn't
pretty
say
good,
yes or no. He
you
would
know?
say talk some shit.
I was limited by technology. I was pretty good. I'm not saying I was the best. I'm no Michael Jordan.
I'm gonna find those edits. I can't wait.
You can't find mine. I looked for them. I can't find them. They're gone. I don't know how Brian's are up.
Yeah, they're not even like.
I'm gonna look up on
demonetized.
YouTube. Wow, One Piece, so cool, and it's gonna be.
You're not gonna
It's
find
not,
mine because I
no.
didn't make many edits.
They literally have the titles have nothing to do with One Piece.
Yeah,
It's only purely the content.
it really is. Brian didn't really. Brian didn't really edit these as much as put full scenes of One Piece behind music. But you know,
There was one time
You
I
ever
made
got spoiled via AMD.
one of my AMVs were tributes to Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy, and then it ended with with Pell nuking himself.
yeah, I don't know. Why.
Like the whole scene of Pell going up to the lighthouse, picking up the bomb, flying up into the sky, and blowing himself up. That was the end of the tribute video for
It was
Zoro, Sanji,
fucking
and Luffy.
epic to you.
Well, you know, Brian didn't have
That
that.
was everything to you when you was younger.
No.
Yo, Pell was that his nigga, yo.
We were limited by the amount of footage and the technology that we had.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the nothing happened thing happened at that point. Or did it? I don't think it even happened.
No, I don't
16
think it
years
happened
ago.
that day.
Pell survived.
17 years ago?
Yeah, he did survive. 16 years ago.
16 years ago? Damn. Wow, I'm old.
We're
We're old, guys. 16 years ago is when
16
Brian made
years
his
ago.
last edit. That's 2006?
I mean, if Pell could tank that bomb, what did? I guess a regular person couldn't tank it, and that was the point to blow up the people. Okay.
Oh, they were in Amazon Lily, so it did happen.
Okay, it did happen.
Oh, the manga was during Marineford as well.
Oh, so that's when I actually was like caught up. All right. I did get the questions up, by the way. I just wanted to do a detour editing. Don't tempt me. I'll come back in the game. I won't. It's too much work. I have to find the footage. I have to parse through it now. It's a whole thing. All right. Mike B. Okay, no, actually, we're beyond this one. Sorry. Okay, so Mike B. This was written on April 25th. What up, boys? I hope you guys are enjoying the weekend. My cousin's birthday is today, and he said that his birthday wish is that everyone roots for the Knicks. Not really related to y'all, but I just wanted to let you know that there are kindred spirits. I also root for the Knicks by default. Let's go, Mike.
It's very related to us. That's very, very related to us.
It's extremely related to us.
Yeah.
Mike's first question is, has there ever been a time where a real life voice embodied the soul of a manga character for you? The Instagram personality Jake Choi is the voice of Hard Boiled from Sakamoto Days to me. He put his IG on below so you can hear what he hears every time he reads Boyle's dialogue. Is there anybody? I mean, I don't know. I have like a wide reference. That's always Sanji to me.
I would physically harm someone if that guaranteed me the ability for that voice actor to come back in like a role for any anime.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just so I can hear him again.
I don't know if I mentioned this before on the pod. I know you guys have talked to about, but the 4Kids dub voice actor for Sanji owned a bar near me. I think he gave up his stake and he doesn't like work there anymore or like own it anymore. But yeah, he used to own a bar that I used to frequent, or I frequent sometimes. I don't know.
The 4Kids.
Yeah, the 4Kids voice actor.
The 4Kids.
For
Wow.
One Piece.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Right.
we weren't there. I don't think I ever took you there. Did I? I may have taken you there. But anyway, is there anybody who's, I guess I'm figuring not a voice actor who I can picture reading any particular manga character's voice?
I don't really think about voice actors that much.
Not even voice actors. I guess he means like, is there anybody just in life that when you read a manga character, their voice comes into your head?
Oh. Damn. There's definitely somebody I read that to me they sound like the Hulk. Like how Hulk sounds when he talks. That's sort of, I don't remember what character though.
Oh, it could be actors because the guy he referenced. Oh wait, what's it? Is it Jake Choi or Jake Choi?
Jake Choi.
Or maybe it's a typo.
Or maybe a Jacques.
Jacques Choi.
John Choi?
No. Sorry, he spelled his name wrong in the
I
initial
feel like this
email.
question is a little more Pialali.
Is it John
Jake
Choi?
No, it's J. No, it's Jake. I don't know how to pronounce this really, but it's Jaeki Choi. Sorry. Cho.
Jaki?
Jaeki Cho. Sorry. If I did not. He's also an actor. I guess it could be an actor in that case.
I'll tell you this. If I ever see Gang Capone or Beige.
Yo, checking in from Marrakesh. I realize the city is full of cats. They've been holding it down since ancient times across North Africa for rodent.
That's the guy's voice that he pictures as boiled.
That does sound very hard boiled.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin as what?
That's hardball.
Actors is I don't know about manga characters. I always pictured Danny Trejo could voice like Lobo from DC, from like the DC comics. I always felt like
Yeah. He was in.
he's a Spy Kids guy.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Yeah, he's the Spy Kids kid. He's Machete. He's Machete.
Yeah. The guy from Spy Kids.
Yeah.
The old dude.
Yeah.
Machete. Yes. You could definitely voice Lobo.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I don't really know. I have to think about this one.
Yeah, Capone, Gang Beige from One Piece. Definitely like Silvio from like The Sopranos, or I
Honestly,
guess Tony.
I
too.
love that.
But not really.
No,
More like
honestly, I think Silvio is
Paulie.
perfect. Dang, he's still alive too, so he could play him.
Even when he's happy, even when he like agrees with something, he's like,
Oh, he's so happy, he's laughing, and
oh,
he still goes,
yeah.
"Listen, Tony."
He look crazy. He look constipated all the fucking time. Oh my god.
Frankly, Tone, you have a
Oh
problem
my
with
God,
authority.
That's what I've been watching. I'm at season 4, by the way.
Oh hell yeah! I don't remember like
It is
arcs
it
in
is a
terms of
great show.
seasons. Is Richie still? Has Richie shown up yet?
Richie?
Richie April?
Ralphie, you mean?
No, Richie
He
April.
been got smoked.
Oh, they got the you got it. Oh, spoiler alert for Sopranos.
Spoiler for Sopranos. Spoiler for
Spoiler
Sopranos.
for Sopranos. Spoiler for
Shorty
Sopranos.
killed him.
Yeah, Janice.
Janice. Yeah. She
Yeah, she just came
she
back.
smoked him. Yo, I did not see that coming. Let me tell you this. I can't fucking stand Janice.
Yeah.
But that was one of the few good things. she
Everybody
did in that
says the
show.
same thing. Everybody
Smoke
gets
Richie
to that
April.
point where it's like Janice did something right. So, all right, we could do another question. Has there ever been a time where you were in a part of New York, but you felt like you were in another state, country, or place? I was in Brooklyn today, and it felt like how the vibe was of Paris, and it didn't really feel like New York like it did when I was a teen. Looking back at this feels like a real high thoughts ramble. You're talking about New York like it changed. I don't know.
Oh,
What part of
wasn't we-
Brooklyn was he in that it felt like Paris?
Yeah, like what?
It has to be, I guess, in Williamsburg somewhere.
By the bridge?
Dumbo,
By
probably.
the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, Dumbo's kind of like
Are you
that.
talking about Dumbo?
Maybe Dumbo.
No, you're Dumbo. Don't call me a Dumbo.
My bad, Brian.
I'm not frozen.
No, I know. Yeah, I guess I feel like Dumbo is the most like that. Sorry, Brian. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a place? Queens feels like a very different place sometimes. I guess it's pretty distinctly New York.
What part of Brooklyn were you in?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Please.
Yeah,
Yo,
let
part
me
two
know.
to this message. I need.
I need to know.
You can't say something like that and not provide content.
It has to be
That's
like
criminal.
either Williamsburg or
That's
Dumbo.
a,
Maybe yeah, I don't know.
I've never been to Paris though, so what the fuck can I say? How would I know?
Yeah, how would I know?
How would I even know?
Yeah,
maybe
he's
the,
flexing on us. He's flexing on
yeah,
us.
this is one of
I guess I
Mike's.
just gotta hold that. I guess I
that's
just
fucking-
gotta say okay.
It's one of Mike's
So-
vacation flexes.
Take your word for
He's
it.
flexing his globe-trotting activities on us, bro.
I knew it.
I go outside sometimes, bro.
I touch grass every now and again, bro.
No, I am genuinely curious though, like where you was at.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
Say that.
So-
I want to go there. I want to feel close.
Yeah, I want to walk down the street with a croissant.
I want to take a train ride to Paris.
Yeah, get one of those berets and them striped shirts.
I'll make it a whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
bro.
I'll make a day out of it. Don't tell me.
Bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
I don't know. Everywhere I've been in New York has been distinctly New York. it's just got that vibe.
I didn't know what she was gonna say, but I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Yeah. Everywhere I've been around here has been. I guess like if you go upstate, it's like, am I still in New York? But like, I don't know. You know what's
Upstate
funny?
New York,
I took a,
Pennsylvania.
I guess like a wine tour I went on in New York, where in like rich people town, where like people have these like extravagant houses and shit. That's felt like weird. Where I'm like, I can't believe this is the same state. There's like acres and acres of green, you know, it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't believe this is out here. And it's like maybe an hour and a half away. I forget where. I guess I went, the last time I did stand up was I went on the road with a buddy of mine. And we didn't, not on the road is generous. We went like upstate New York to, I think it was Wormwood, I think it's called, the community. And yeah, it was like this winery, and it was really like nice. It was so like so much grass and shit. But yeah, that's the closest. Wormwood, New York. Was that where I went?
Yeah.
That can't be it. I was bugging.
Wormwood.
Wormwood is
New
crazy. Wormwood, New York sounds derogatory. That's not what I meant. Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh, I kind
Brian
of
went to
it.
Philly
Warwick?
recently.
Was it Warwick, New York?
Oh, did I not talk about Philly?
You went to enemy territory.
They had really great Philly cheesesteaks.
He said if you've been to a part of New York that has been different, not gone to an entirely different place.
Oh,
I guess-
right. That was the question in the first place.
I guess
right?
Bushwick has changed a lot.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say, I would still feel like, you know.
Nah, bro. Have you walked down Knickerbocker lately? Like, walk down
not.
Knickerbocker. It's not the same.
I guess not.
I like Far Rockaway. There's a certain part, like when you get close to the beach, like over by the upper hundreds, like there's like literal bungalows,
Oh, yeah?
like small little like housing that you could tell like people just have for like as their beach home. It's unfortunate though because there was a lot of bungalows and like the lower like numbers, but people ended up like moving in, like, you know, selling them, and they flipped them for like, you know, cheap real estate, and they're not like meant to like, you know, last through like harsh weather and shit, like through the winter.
Yeah.
Like, you know, no one, you know, people don't live there in the summers. That was like a whole thing. Anyway, but it does feel like, you know, when you go over to Far Rockaway and you're like amongst those houses, you really feel like you're out. I'm not gonna say anything crazy like the Bahamas or something, but like you just it made me feel like a little, almost. It's not like it feels like Miami, but you just feel like, oh, I'm in a beach town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like
for
really
sure.
cool.
Yeah, definitely. Kings Plaza,
It's
I
like
guess
such a-
that
such a
area,
different vibe.
when you get to the docks and stuff, that feels like very different from, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Like behind Kings Plaza, going that way, like going up north from there along the bay. Yeah, you see all the people with the boats and shit all along. Yeah, you're right. If you go, matter of fact, if you go down Flatbush Avenue, you can see past Kings Plaza, all of those
yeah, I did
waterfront houses.
electrical training
Nice.
there one time, or I think it was like a safety training or something. and I remember.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's it for that question. So Mike has, we have a couple more questions. We can do 2 more maybe. Mike asks, now that Japan has the volume release of Kagurabachi with the corrected drawings of the raid on Kamunabi HQ, have you got the chance to see the new versions? I've seen, he sent us an image, but for some reason it's expired. I can't see it. I've only seen this one in comparison, but I feel like I might prefer some of the OG rushed panels. What are your guys' thoughts?
I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, I mean, I saw them briefly when I first got the email. I guess it depends. Jujutsu Kaisen had a couple of stretches where like it wasn't finished, and we got some sketchy like chapters. Not that I preferred those because some of them were like legit unfinished. I guess it depends. I guess Kagurabachi, because I didn't even notice. You know, I always thought that was like a stylistic choice, but he's just that nice.
Yeah, there was a few chapters during the raid. I remember that.
Yeah.
And,
I guess he's just that nice about it, you know?
Because it wasn't the full chapter. It was like pieces of like the action.
Yeah, the panel I remember he showed me was of it was the coin guy. It was like a really sketchy where he was like looking super evil almost. And I guess in the manga volumes, they cleaned it up a little bit because volume releases will do that. They'll I don't know where they fit it in their schedule, but manga artists will like correct some stuff in from the magazine published version to what you have in the manga shelves. Because One Piece does it all the time as well. So yeah, I think this is just a thing manga artists do. But yeah, I feel like in that instance, I guess the Kagurabachi guy is that nice that I didn't even like clock that it was supposed to be like sketchy or unfinished. But depends, I guess. You know, I don't mind it. I think like some of them are. I remember the Maki fight against Zenin Clan. That was very unfinished.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
That was rough.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's like corrected in the volume versions. I actually have those chapters now, so I can kind of see it clearly, I think. But yeah, I don't know if, I guess it's a case by case basis when it comes to that kind of thing. I usually prefer when they finish it because oftentimes when these unfinished chapters come out, they're genuinely unfinished. So, you know. Oh, I do have the photo. Let me send it to you guys. Save. I feel like an old man right now. It's like, how do I save this? I'm gonna send it to you guys through Instagram, and you can tell me what you guys think.
Dance all night to this DJ.
Yeah, I kind of, for this panel specifically, I kind of like the sketchy one. Just because
I see what he's talking about.
he looks a lot more, I don't know, unhinged.
Yeah.
In the first one.
Yeah, it's a little scarier, especially since he's supposed to be like super intimidating in this. Is that you good with this? Chilling with us out here for so long? I forgot he said it like this. Did he really say it like this?
I think in the live transaction he said it a little differently. Like the live hold on, let me see if I can find that chapter.
Yeah. Yeah, in this particular instance, I also prefer the rushed sketch.
This was such a gangster fight. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I think with this, we're actually like caught up after this question. So take that, Mike. We bodied some more of your questions. You thought you had us.
that was a nice catch, though, with sending us the pictures. Thanks.
Yeah, I just copped it. I thought it like
I wouldn't have even thought about it if they completed it. It's one of those things where it's like I don't care either way.
Yeah, I really didn't pick it up. At least I don't remember picking it up. Maybe I did. Maybe we did when we first read this chapter, but
It's more noticeable in the next chapters.
Yeah.
After this one.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, those are all the questions. If if nobody's got anything else to bring up, I guess we can move on to the main show.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nixon 4.
Peace out. You heard what he said.